Hey guys, it's Vinci. How y'all feeling? How y'all liking it here? Because I just tried a new vendor. I'll link it down below. All the information on this here. I installed it yesterday. It's a 5x5 HD lace closure because I am tired of frontals. It's a 24-inch deep wave. Deep wave is really not for me. Like, I love it, but it is so much maintenance, and I feel like I should be in Cancun, but I'm walking the streets of New York City. And you like these little, what about these little nose cuffs? Like, ew, can you see my, you can see my nose hairs. Ew, don't look, you all up in my face. Anyways, oh, see, like I was saying before it fell out, I got these today at the beauty supply store. This one was like $3.99 and this one was like $2.99. It's a little Chanel. Yeah. And a little, yeah, I could have made it myself, but did I want to? No.
Broke bitches coming for me, know it gotta be free. But I get paid when I show up. Press, stress, obsessed, I got them. Everything I do, keep another bitch talking. Watching my back, cause these dudes be stalking. Watching my...
I was just, that's not even funny. What's that TikTok? It's not funny. It's quite serious. But yo, whatever. That was God just saying, do another take. Everything happens for a reason. Amen. All right. So basically, if you're seeing me, and if you know me personally or just know me a bit, you probably like, what you doing on YouTube? Like, what are you doing on YouTube? I don't know. I basically have been in my shell my entire life, like, really, and trying to like inch out little by little. YouTube might just be the avenue where I, break out my shell. I'm using it as a little outlet, as a little diary. You feel me? Because I have so many hobbies that I love to do and love to record. My main thing is, fuck up. I sound like, I sound like I'm at a job interview. Did you ask? No, but I'm gonna tell you. I might be looking back and forth, so don't even mind that. I'll get the hang of it, okay? Also, I'm recording on my phone. I think I said that before. Don't come for me, all right? The lighting not that good. Don't come for me, all right? At least, listen. If y'all stick around, at least y'all could say, oh, I've been holding it down with Vinci since the jump. I remember when Vinci was recording off her iPhone. Yeah, if y'all stay around long enough, y'all could jack that. But no, I'm basically using this as a way to express myself more, get out, do what I love, which is editing and creating, whether it's painting, crocheting, hair, nails, arts and crafts in general. Creating, I like to do that. But shout out to my aunt, because she's been telling me to start a YouTube since I was like 14, 15. Like, and I just never seen it. I've never seen it. I had friends here and there. Oh, start a YouTube. Oh, you do like cute little tutorials on TikTok or in stores or whatever. Do you? But look, I'm here. So when I level up and I get bigger, shout outs to y'all, because y'all told me. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm okay with strangers watching me. Like, y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all. But my friends and family, it's just like, ew, what y'all doing here? Get out of here. Like, don't watch me. If you're my friend or my family member and you watching this right now, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Just keep it a secret. My little nose ring falling out. But yeah, that was my little intro. That's not really a full get to know me, but I think y'all will get to know me as time goes on, as well as Q&As. I'll answer whatever you guys are interested in knowing. Not everything. So, I'm gonna post on my story and see if people have questions that they want me to answer. Y'all, look at my laptop case. It's cute, right? I think it's from Chic Geek. I'll list it, I'll put it down below. You know what they say. This is what the bottom looks like. Y'all, let me put y'all on. I love ASMR. And not just any ASMR, not the little, no, I like the fast and aggressive ASMR that make your ears bleed. All of that. Don't play with them. I have the questions on my laptop, and I'm gonna read them off of here because y'all know I'm recording on my phone. So I asked my friends to ask me some Q&As. Y'all illiterate. Y'all are illiterate. Oh my God. Have you met somebody famous? I'm gonna jump to that one. Yeah. When I was working at this exhibit over the summer and like holiday time, November, December, I saw some celebrities. Basically like the set designer of Hamilton kind of, I hope I'm not saying it wrong and giving y'all wrong information, but basically the guy who worked with Hamilton and everything, the play, had some business with my exhibit and designing and stuff, right? I'm just gonna leave out names because I mean, I guess y'all could find who. But basically they had ties with Hamilton, so a lot of the people from Hamilton would come to the exhibit. I met Jordan Fisher. I saw but didn't get to meet because somebody else rang him up. Lin Miranda, you know. I did ring up. Hold on, let me tell you who I rang up. All right, I should have started with this one. I met Anthony Ramos. Why can't I pronounce anybody's name? I don't know. Hold on. These contacts are really pissing me off. But I met Anthony Ramos. Sorry if I butchered your name. And let me tell you what happened. He was with his, I believe now, ex-fiance. I don't know what happened with them. But I was in line and it was celebrity night. Yeah. Okay.
Only thing, can you feed him when I come home? I'll walk him. No, what? Yeah.
So, like I was saying, it was celebrity night. It was a handful of celebrities. It was just a lot of rich white men in suits. But he came up to my register and he's not short, but he's not super tall. I think he's like 5'9"-ish. I couldn't figure it out. Like I just knew at the time he looked mad familiar, right? So I'm ringing up all his items from the exhibit in the gift shop, and I look to his right and there's this beautiful girl, Jasmine, I believe her name is, his ex-fiance. She had this beautiful like white and green dress on, and she just looks stunning, right? So ring him up, and I guess they were drinking some wine because they were giving out free wine. I'm ringing him up, and I'm talking through my mask. So I asked him like, how was your experience and everything, like we're always supposed to ask. And he comes in closer. Yeah, he comes in closer to hear me because he can't hear me through my mask. And you know, it smelled like the wine on his breath or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, they've been drinking. So I think what? Let me stop. So I finish up, you know, ringing his stuff up and bagging it up. And before he leaves, I say, sir, you know, like you look pretty familiar. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. But he looks at me, he goes like scuffs and just walks away. Nothing mean, nothing rude. And then my coworker goes, you know who that was, okay? And I'm like, wait, no. It was Anthony. It was nothing special. I don't know why I told you that. But Jordan Fisher, man, he is such a cutie. I don't know how I recognized him through his mask. I'm just giving y'all story times. What the heck? But yeah, I don't know how I recognized him through his mask. But he is short. Like, he is maybe 1 inch taller than me. And I'm like 5'5". So he's, you know, but he's lit. So I had these big knotless braids in that I did myself, and I had cute little yellow beads at the bottom to match my work attire or whatever. And he was like, no, wait, backtrack, I'm going a little too fast. So my coworker is ringing him up, Jordan Fisher, to my right, and I'm done with my customer. So I kind of just like, I'm drifting and I'm looking, and I'm kind of analyzing him, but I did not know I was looking at him until he looked back, right? And when we lock eyes, he goes like that through his mask. And I'm like, you saw like the realization on my face. I'm like, oh, okay. And then that's when he was like, he started hyping up my hair and my coworker's hair. He was like, who did it? I'm like, me. He's like, what? Like, that's exactly how he was. He was like, what? It looks so nice. So I did a little 360. I'm like, yeah, Jordan Fisher like my hair. But yeah, that was lit. Who else? Oh, my very first concert. Like, these were the very first celebrities I've ever seen face to face. Kind of was Big Time Rush. Yo, if you know they getting back now, which is, I guess that's cool, whatever. You know, I'm legal enough, you know, like looking for a boyfriend. Let me stop, my man gone. Anyways, that's a whole story time. If I keep telling y'all these story times, like, I'm not gonna get through the rest of the question. I don't care. Somebody has to hear this story. Y'all gonna hear this story. So this is the first time. All right, no. I'm excited because I love telling this story. It felt like a fever dream, so I don't know exactly what year it was. Maybe like 2010, 9. I don't even know. But I was obsessed with Big Time Rush. I love James. Maturing is realizing that Kendall is actually like, you feel me? So my mother and my stepfather had a little surprise for me. Like, oh, we going on a road trip, we driving. I'm like, all right, lit. The day of, we getting ready and everything, and I'm like going to visit my aunt at first, and she tells me, she's like, oh, like, are you excited for Six Flags? I'm like, I didn't know we were going to Six Flags. Okay. So I'm thinking that was, you know, the surprise. So I'm like, oh, Mom, we going to Six Flags. So my mom's face was just like, what? How do you know that? Like, she just looked like pale in the face. Like, how do you know that? I'm like, Auntie told me. She like, did she say anything else? I'm like, no, like, we going to Six Flags, like, it's lit. You feel me? So we drive and whatever. And halfway to Jersey, because we going to the one, Great Adventures. I don't know why I could not figure that out. And halfway there, my mother turns back to me because, like, I'm sitting behind the passenger seat. So she goes, if you could do anything, like, right now, like, what would you do? And I tell her, I swear to God, I tell her, like, I could bring her in here. She could tell y'all herself. She's like, you know, if you could do anything right now, what would it be? Like, what would you want to do? And I'm like, go to a Big Time Rush concert, but, you know. And she's like, oh, you know, yeah, one day. And kind of like saying it like, you know, don't dream too big, kid. And I'm like, I know, like, it ain't gonna happen. So she turned back around, and that was that. We finally get into, you know, the parking area. You park your car, you get out, yada, 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 and we're walking into the park. So my mother, she points up, and it's a big banner, right? As soon as you walk into the park, it's a big banner that says Big Time Rush live concert at this time and date. I'm like, oh my God. Let's say the concert was March 10th. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, can we come back March 10th? Like, I'll somehow pay this ticket for you. I'm like 9, 10. Where am I gonna get the money for the ticket? So I'm like, I'll give you the money for this ticket. Maybe we can like get a refund and come back March 10th. That, like, oh my God. She's like, Tia, you know what today's date is? I'm like, I think I had an iPod at the time. I checked. I'm like, today's March 10th. It wasn't March 10th. I don't even know when it was. But I'm like, I tell you, I cried. Like, looking for, that was my stuff. After the show and everything, we went on a Green Lantern, and then we got off. But when we got off, there was like security pushing their way through, like, excuse me, y'all, excuse me, I need y'all to back up. So I'm like, what's going on? So now they're splitting like the crowd into two. You know, you just see is 4 guys walking. I'm like, So I stuck my little hand, it was this hand, my right hand, through the crowd, right? I stuck it through the crowd. And I wanted James, but James was all the way on the other side. So Kendall gave me a little high five. It was like this. And I swear, to this day, I have never felt a softer hand. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not wash this hand for like a good 2 or 3 days. Don't come for me. You would do it too. And even if you wouldn't, I don't care. I did not wash his hand. Anyways, next question. If I could live anywhere, move anywhere, where would it be? I got a love-hate relationship with New York. Like, I would probably go to Atlanta. Has some, no, I'm lying, Jersey. Y'all gonna be like, Jersey? Listen, they got some good apartments, some good houses over there for some good prices. And the view of Manhattan, mwah. Or Atlanta, but it's just too much mixed in Atlanta. Texas got some good houses. Listen, I don't know. What was the last movie you watched? I don't know, but I know the last show I watched was Euphoria. I'm so behind. I'm on season 2, episode 3. Basically, Maddie ain't find out yet. Euphoria is actually really good. I am so surprised. Why? All right, hold on. Let's talk about this real quick. Don't get me wrong. Euphoria is really good, but it's something about Zendaya playing that role. It's just like, I can't take my mind off of the fact, like, she's a beautiful, sweet girl. What are you doing, drugs? What are you doing? I don't know. Like, she's such a sweet baby. I can't see her. What's your favorite food? I like these questions. They so, like, ideal. My favorite food has been this since I was young and will always be this. Baked macaroni and cheese with yams, collard greens. I could eat that every single day. Every day. Every day. Every day. All right, next question. How many pets do you have? I only have 2 at the moment. I usually have 3. 2 dogs and a snake. Unfortunately, my baby Brownie, I had her since I was like 8. I'm 20 now. So she got old. She passed away. But yeah, now it's just my dog Chase. He's a Maltese, we believe. We adopted him. We adopt all of our dogs. Adopt, do not shop. All right? Well, my dad bought the snake, so she don't count. But the dogs adopt. All right? Don't buy no. I get it. There's a lot of controversy between it, but save a life. You don't have. Save a life. That, I'm gonna leave it at that. Save a life. Next question. Basketball players or football players? My man played basketball, so I'm gonna go with basketball. Don't ask me about no teams. Don't ask me about what anything means, because I don't know. Football players, they just you know, they got nice booty. You know, the football players got a little junk in a trunk or whatever sometimes. What's your zodiac sign? I'm gonna let y'all guess. Drop it in the comments, because I want to see. I want to see if y'all right. All right. What y'all think I am? Don't give me nothing bad. All right. I feel like y'all gonna get it right though. I feel like y'all could tell what I am. That's a long question. Good one. All right, I'm gonna make this my last question because, yeah. What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? Take things day by day, if not day by day, minute by minute. Literally, like sometimes you just have to take things minute by minute. Like you can't rush yourself. Yeah, that just keeps me sane every day. Next, everything happens for a reason. If something bad happens, it could have happened for a reason. You running late, it could have happened for a reason. You don't know what God or whoever you believe in was saving you from. You don't know if you leaving on time that day could have got you into a car accident. Not to, you know, speak negativity, but you really don't know. Everything happens for a reason. When you lose something, you're going to get it back 10 times better. That's how I see things. When I lose money, when I lose friends, when I lose relationships, I'm going to get it back 10 times better. Feel me? Those are the two main things that I live by. Also, last one. Nobody can ever take away something that is meant for you. So I have this thing where it's like, I don't want to really say too much about my accomplishments. I don't really want to speak too highly of certain things because I don't want to jinx it, or I don't want the evil eyes looking out. But in reality, what is meant for you cannot be taken away from you. Nobody, no negative soul can snatch it away unless you give them the opportunity to. So take that, do what you want with those pieces of advice, and have a beautiful day. But thank you for watching my very first YouTube video. And if you enjoyed it, if you enjoy seeing me, if you want to see me again, hit the little subscribe button, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff.
Broke bitches coming for me, know it gotta be free. But I get paid when I show up. Press, stress.